All right. Surprise drop, as the kids say. Out of nowhere, I myself went and saw the trade doc tonight. Last night at this point, came home, put on episode 4 of Stranger Things. Boom! Out of nowhere, YouTube alert. F Zappa 20. 3 days after Fish Tour ends, he's not wasting any time, still delivering content. Gotta respect that. Gotta admire that. And I agree. He mentioned he needs to start doing movie reviews. I'm all for it. Someone did mention we need to get some Stranger Things recaps. I also agree with that. I think during the off season we got to have, as a YouTube creator, we need more content. So it's sort of like the legendary Conan writers strike. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there's the writers strike, and Conan had a show to fill that led us some pretty creative moments and outside the box thinking that ultimately delivered on some really amazing content. Which, if F Zappa really wanted to, he could do. He could hit some Stranger Things reviews out of the ballpark. Barry, let's go back and talk about Barry. Where are we at with that? Where does he stand on that? Politics. What is F Zappa's 2020's views on reparations? What's his view on Joe Biden? Where does he stand on these things? I don't know if I want to know that, actually. Maybe it's better just to know the man, the fish fan. But regardless, solid recap solid recap. The fact that he delivered in his car was enjoyable at first, but scary by the end for me. I don't know about you guys, but just watching him, delivers a boom, regardless if he's plane, train, automobile, living room. Still delivers a boom, but that shaky camera work at the end, it's like, is he still on the road? Is he still driving? Is he still okay? Hope all's well, though. Also, maybe docs himself a few times there, giving specific locations: a marijuana dispensary and Air Force museum. If you want, you can go back to Dayton, drive the same roads that FZ drove on. As a fan, I might do the FZ20 Dayton tour, and that may be part of it. Also caught a slight tease to possible sobriety. Big news in the FZ world if that's the case. Used to be, pulling off screen to take pull tubes, I think is what he would call them. And but now he says, no, healthy as a mule. I don't need that stuff. I don't need the dope. Drives right past it. More power to him if that's the case. All in all, pretzel reprise. Big pretzel jam on night 3 of Alpine recap. He goes straight for the concession stand anecdote with this one. And long story short, spoiler alert, there was no pretzel. No pretzel. I was thinking there might be some other things that would be going wrong, but he said the worst words possible. Could that be the doc's been canceled? Unfortunate news, one of the members has passed. The worst news possible for F Zappa 20 is not getting a pretzel. The man loves his pretzels, and we love the man. So by default, you love the man loving pretzels. Missed opportunity with the. I don't know if he. This is why the end credits great moment. Casvot practice or Casvot recording. Fucking here, fucking there. Would have loved to hear him reference that, but not a word. And I'm willing to bet he pulled an encore walkout for the credits. He's probably expecting them. No mention of more. They had a pretty killer rendition of more from Baker's Dozen. No more reference. Completely no chomper reference. Straight popcorn and pretzels. But yeah, he didn't talk about the Casvot moment in the credits. He's probably already out of there. He's on the way to the car. Maybe they should have played a full-on 30-minute just played the Baker's Dozen Yem for the credits. In your face, FZ. Sorry, that was a little bit harsh towards the man. I don't want to criticize his choices to walk out of movies or shows if that's what he chooses to do, or not, or stay at shows for the credits and not talk about that. What I do know is the man chose to drop a movie review, and that's praised universally in the community by myself as well as the other FC fans. Nice reading the comments, a lot of support for the movie recaps. Again, I want to see him in a safe space, physically and emotionally when he's doing these recaps. I don't want to see him in the car driving around. Safety first, especially when dealing with someone like that. It's like, I mean, when Trey's going to and from shows, he probably, is delivered in some sort of special, like Pope-like vehicle to protect him at all times. I think FC needs that same consideration. All right. We'll leave it at that. Shout out Eric Page. Shout out everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of doing it when I feel like it. I felt like doing this one even at 4:54 in the morning. Yeah, gosh. Part of me wants to be sentimental, part of me doesn't. But I didn't know the guy, but this guy out there named Marshall, and it's sad to hear that. And based here in Asheville, and didn't know the guy, but when any Fish fan, something like that happens, it sucks. And anything that happens in the community, it sucks. So a rare sentimental note, but it's nice to say, nice to throw out there in the world. All right. Yeah. Anyways, something at Dick's. Dick's something. All right. Again, the boom in the car, great, but still unsafe and a little bit scary at times. All right. Boom.